I don't entirely know what's going on. I ran all of these things over the weekend to make sure that everything would work. Yeah, see, like, it's showing that we're live on Twitch, which is great, but it doesn't, but, like, this isn't showing, which has me a little bit worried, but then I feel like I should be okay, but then, okay, ATEM is currently active. That should turn on my stuff. And with the ATEM app up, then it should not have a problem. But we're going to check because obviously there's a problem. So if I go into here, I do that. Yeah, see, it's not, it doesn't save because, so essentially what it's needing from me is okay. So here's what I want to try then. This is what I'm going to try instead, because obviously sitting here getting frustrated about it's not doing anything, because it doesn't really matter what I do or whatever, because every time I activate that, it doesn't actually activate. So I am going to reset what this is supposed to be. Does having this on make a difference? No, it does not make a difference whatsoever. So, okay, so what I'm going to do instead, because obviously, yeah, see, like, that... oh, is that what it is? Oh, Lord have mercy. Love that. Okay, oh, that's... Oh, yeah? Interesting. Okay. That's fantastic. Awesome. Oh, that's super cool. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see here. What if we make this 65? Huh? What if we do that, huh? Hey, come on, you're hitting me right in my head. I can't. We can't be doing that. What the heck? Okay, so what I'm gathering is that apparently let's do this. What if I only have the hotkeys disabled while this is going on? That still doesn't do anything. But what's crazy is I can hit that button and that works just fine. So that's not a problem. Guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. What if I... Oh, wait. Maybe it's because it's on a hotkey switch? Hold on. Because this might actually... Guys, I think I'm actually stupid. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Because this might actually be like the dumbest problem in the history of problems. Because I might actually be an absolute fool. So let's just, right? So obviously that, okay, we can't do that. So I don't know, page down. I don't know. Let me page down, okay? Let me just, okay? Now, here's the, okay. So what if this and this, no. Oh, no, this and this, what does that do? Okay, so not that. So how about this and that? Right? Because what if that's the problem? No, okay, so I don't want to, well, because I don't want to get all like, I don't want to be like, talking a bunch of technical stuff and whatever, and that it just, makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But essentially, this is what I'm going for. Is, okay, well, first of all, so first of all, one of the things that I'm having issues with is that I have all my I've got hotkeys. I've got these things called hotkeys. I don't know if you know what a hotkey is, but it's basically you set a button on your keyboard to do functions. You set a button on your keyboard to press it, and then it does something on your on your computer. That's what a hotkey is. And so I'm trying to set a function on one of my buttons on my Stream Deck to turn on the ability to record a section or record my stream in the background so that I can hit a separate hotkey that records the last 60 seconds and then saves that and uploads it as a file to my computer. That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do. On my Stream Deck, I have a switch, and the switch is supposed to be what goes from off to on. But I had my switch, I had the clipping hotkey switch that turns that ability on and off set to the same button. But I think on the Stream Deck app, having a hotkey switch instead of just a single hotkey set to the same button to be on and off cancels it out because it turns it on and off at the same time, which is why I couldn't get it to figure out what the heck. I couldn't get my Stream Deck to figure out, or I couldn't get OBS to figure out what I was trying to tell my Stream Deck to do. So that's where that issue is. The other issue I'm now facing, because I believe it should work once I press it again. However, I'm worried about pressing it again because every time I press it, it immediately overloads my encoder, which is basically it's basically what sends information from OBS to my system as a whole, which has never had a problem before. But as soon as I turn on my clipping ability to have it do basically like a background recording, but it doesn't record the entire stream, it just records the last minute when I hit a separate button, then it immediately starts overloading my computer, and then it makes at least TikTok slower, which obviously is a problem. So let me make sure. So currently we're still live on YouTube, which is great. That's good news. We're still live on TikTok, and it's running well, which is also good news. We should also still be live on Twitch, but I'm going to check just to make sure because, okay, cool. Yes, we are. Fantastic. Everything's good so far. Okay, so here is the next set of issues that I need to address, is how in the heck do I tell my computer to stop freaking out every time I want to start this because reuse video output. Yes. Can we just, yeah, can I just do that? If I just reuse the video output, like the encoder from my main, does that overload it? Let's find out. I'm going to enable this. So if you're watching on TikTok, give me a second. It's probably going to freak out, but I don't know. So we turn this on. That turns that on. Okay, so right now it's not. It's not freaking out, which is good news. That's a good thing. We see this as good things. These are good things. We like good things. Good things are good. We can go to here. We can go to TTS. We can go down here. We can turn this on.
TikTok TTS is now
fantastic. That's doing something that I want it to. Thank goodness. TikTok's still okay. It's not freaking out. And then if I go to my file that has all of my clips that I'm trying to save, then I can go here and I can press the clip button and it doesn't freak TikTok out and it saved my clip. Okay, figured out the issue because I had a switch feature. I had a switch function on my clip thingy to turn on and off my clipping ability. You can't have, that's basically, so I'm going to break this down real quick to what just happened, okay? Because I need to have this out there in the world. This is what I just now discovered. I just discovered that having a hotkey switch programmed to the same button causes that button to both turn it on and turn it off at the same time, expecting it to actually do something productive. That's not how that works. In case that still doesn't make sense, basically imagine yourself trying to turn on and off your light switch or on and off your car, turn on and off anything at the same exact moment, and also holding the expectation that it's going to stay on. That's what I just discovered. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Anyways, so we should be fine now. TikTok's okay. This thing is on. All of that's good. Let me go into here, and I can go into here. Okay, great. Good. Looking good. Okay, great. And then we can go here, and then I should be able to still add deaths. Awesome. Okay, I apparently pressed that too many times, so I had negative deaths. We're not doing that. And then we should be able to do this where, okay, that works. That works. Fantastic. This. Amazing. Wow. It's almost like everything works exactly how it's supposed to. Okay. So, bear with me another moment here. I'm going to upload another... I'm gonna send another update to my TikTok story so that is... that's being... let's see... Holy smoke and olies. Oh, hold on. Okay, and then over here we have great. So TikTok and Twitch are figured out. YouTube is figured out. Everything is good. Huzzah. Oh my gosh. Hold on. It's overloading again because TikTok, or this is trying to log in. Calm down over there. Don't start doing that now. I just got everything working. Calm down. You shouldn't be having issues. I just went over this. Okay. I'm gonna wait for TikTok to calm down because TikTok's freaking out. TikTok's getting a little glitchy. It's getting a little glitchy. Okay, cool. It looks like it's okay. It looks like it should be fine now. Goodness gracious. Okay, let me... Let me go back on here. What's going on here? With birth. Okay, let me go back onto the TikToks. Would you shush? All right, we should be good to go, I think. For the most part, everything's looking like it's functioning properly. So if you were watching me on TikTok and you're waiting for me to figure out my computer, I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out again. So we should be good to go. All right. Ay caramba. Ay caramba. Okay, so now we can actually get into the real life meat and potatoes of this entire run, because that's been like the most difficult part. But we've got to, real quick, pull up the rules of the run, because those are important. Where are my runs? Where are my rules? Where are the runs of the rules? Where are the rules of the run? I've also got to go back in here into the hotkeys and turn these on. What did I just do? Whoa, don't do that. I didn't do anything. We're gonna never disable hotkeys. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that those stay active all the time. Okay. And then I need to open up my notes app because that has all of my rules. There we go. And then we're gonna do, oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, I don't want to have this. Can I get rid of this? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Get out. I'm waiting for the rinse cycle. Get out. Notes. Notes. Here we go. Notes. Bada bing. Bada boom. Holy smokes. That is huge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's huge. That is huge. Hold on. Let's crop this out over here. And this will be mostly for the people on TikTok. So let's put this somewhere. Do you mind? Do you mind? Hello. Yes, there we go. Huzzah. Okay. All right. So obviously we got the rules right here on the screen, but we're going to go ahead and go over them real quick. Because this run is going to be monster equipment only. And there's some not exceptions, but some things that we need to go over as far as like what's allowed and what's not. So oh, hold on. Oh, it's because I went to YouTube. Okay, that's what it does. Hold on, I'm gonna let TikTok catch up. It should be okay now, I think. Okay. It's like whenever I click onto YouTube to check on the stream, my computer doesn't like it anymore. OBS is like, nope, it's too much. I can't do it anymore. Like, all right. Weird that we're. Oh, actually, let's see. Because there should be. Oh no. Status bar? Oh, not the status bar. What is that? Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay. Well, anyways, so, you know, obviously we can see, like, just like all the other runs, you know, we've got to take out, we've got to go and rescue all the divine beasts. That's always fun. And we also have to complete the finale. So obviously, you know, the 4 divine beasts and, Ganon. We're only allowed to use monster named equipment, as far as like shields, weapons, bows, things like that. And then it says enemy armor can be worn. So more specific to that is it's pretty much anything that is seen as like an enemy type of armor. So, you know, if I wanted to use the fierce deity amiibo cards to get that armor set, then that is allowed. If I go to Kilton and I get the monster masks, the monster masks are okay to wear. The Dark Link set is okay to wear. What else do we have? We've got, I can scroll down here actually. So we have the Barbarian set. We're allowed to use the Barbarian set. That's just because it's so it is kind of like enemy-esque, so we are allowed to use that. We can use the Phantom set and the Phantom Ganon set. Those are both DLC sets, but we are allowed to use those if we so choose. We're allowed to use Xanth's helmet. That gives us unfreezable, which is pretty cool. But obviously, like, he's an enemy, he's a boss, so we're allowed to do that. And then we're also allowed to use the Radiant set, and the Radiant set is from Gerudo Town, and that is in the Vo shop. That is, it comes from Luminous Stone, and or we can get it, I guess, with Luminous Stone and rupees, and that we're allowed to use because at night it does glow, and it is basically Link as a skeleton, minus the fact that you can't actually be a skeleton, but that is what it is. So those are the only sets that we're allowed to use. Wildly enough, there's only one of these sets that we're allowed to upgrade. Oh no, that's not true. Two of these. We're allowed to use two of these to upgrade. So we can actually upgrade the Barbarian set and the Radiant set. So those are going to be our biggest, like, go-tos. We're going to want to get those as soon as possible. Because the Radiant set gives us bone proficiency up. So any bone weapons that we use, they'll do more damage, which is great. But we have to upgrade it twice before it gives us, that ability. And then the Barbarian set, that gives us stamina reduction, so whenever we charge an attack, or actually I think that's pretty much it. Every time we charge an attack, it uses less stamina. And then obviously it also gives us the bonus attack up, which is pretty cool. So those are the sets we're allowed to use. Real quick, go over the rest of the rules. So one of the biggest rules of this run is we've got to go through and clear all of the monster camps in the game, which I'm going to keep track of by making sure that we get whatever item is in the chest of that monster camp. There are a few that are labeled as monster camps, but they don't have a chest. I'm still going to mark them. But specifically, and I think this might be a master mode thing, but also, I don't know. Anyway, so on the Great Plateau, there is one, it's considered a monster camp, but it's not a monster camp. But it's right by the tower, and it's the two red Bokos, and that have the bow and arrows, and then the one red Boko that is standing by the tower. I guess they mark it as a camp, but if you use the Shrines app and you actually go into there, it says that there is a treasure, and it's a royal broadsword, but it doesn't say that it's in master mode, and also, that's not there. I don't know where that chest is supposed to be, so some of these I think are gonna be like this. So I don't know what exactly to do about this one specifically. Maybe it's like, I don't know. It's super weird. So anyways, so we've got that. Let's see here. The rest of the rules, we've got, oh yeah, so Urbosa's Fury, we're allowed to use that champion ability, and that's only because the Lizalfos in the desert actually have the ability to create an electrical barrier, around them, or an electrical shock attack. And because that is possible, then I am going to give myself the ability to have a surrounding shock attack. So that's allowed. And then obviously mandatory items like the Vi set and anything else that we need, like the Zora shirt, we're going to need that to go up waterfalls. Obviously, those are allowed. So, but other than that, I want to actually finally get into this now that we've, spent a ton of time with, technical issues and all of that. Let's actually start. That might actually be, that'd be nice. So let's go ahead and get into this. And while we do, I'm going to grab myself another cup of coffee. Oh, I already got a cup of coffee. And it's already cold. Alright, so we're gonna turn the music off. There we go. Turn this up just a little bit more. There we go.
Open your eyes.
Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Every time I go from an old save to a new save, I always have something weird going on with Link. It's kind of funny to me.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
You got it, Zelda. Goodness me. Oh wait, we're not allowed to use these. Well, they're good for, these will be good at least for some... We'll sell them. I think it's like 30 rupees for this entire set, so we'll grab them just so we can sell them.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
You got it. Oh. Oh.
Link, you are the light.
Our light
That
must shine on Hyrule
once
again. Yeah, that's what I said too.
Go.
Oh, maybe we'll just do that too. And then do, I don't know why I have these set like this. I don't know. Your mom still didn't get you your talkies? That's terrible. That's like the worst news I've heard all day. That's still bad news. That's still bad news, Bears. What the heck? 7,500. Huh. I should be able to run this at 60 frames. I don't know why it's not running at 60 frames, though. It's struggling to run at 60 frames, but it is what it is. You know, some weeks start great, some weeks start like they just did. Some weeks I can start streaming and nothing goes wrong. And other days, my goodness, I may as well just throw in the towel. But I can't because I'm busy sweating and I need that towel to dry my forehead. And I'm freaking out. Oh, excuse me. If we got rid of that. Okay, so the beginning of this is going to be kind of difficult and a little bit interesting because I don't know how we're supposed to... Oh, wait. No, I know exactly what we're supposed to do. Never mind. That's a lie. So I've got to get myself a weapon. Let's go ahead and grab some of these real quick. Nice. But the first weapon, the only weapon that I can think of to get right now... Oh, that means we can't even get the pot lid. Guys, that's so sad. I gotta run this game as a chef or something. You know, and then the pot lid is like the only shield I can use. What, not having your talkies? What if we do this? Right? I can get them to go up this way. Cool. And then I can take all their stuff that's over there. Nice. Oh, I can't use a torch. Hold on. I can't use a torch traditionally. I can't use it as a weapon. Technically, since using a torch as a torch doesn't do any durability, then that's allowed. But for now, all we can get is these Boko spears. So we're going to have to figure out how that's going to work. Oh, I can't get the axe either. I am now realizing how difficult this is going to be. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Getting the what does he have? Oh, he has a stick. I can't use that. Getting the radiant set is actually going to be difficult, huh? Because we're not going to be able to... Okay, well, that's a weird... All right. We're not going to be able to use, I don't think, anything to destroy... I don't know that there's any actual monster weapons that let us use that. Oh, I guess we can use, like, Lionel stuff. Because we can... So we'll actually be able to use a sword. So it's not just Boko stuff. Let's just stop in the middle of me trying to fight my monster. Yeah, no, seriously. What a weirdo. Alright. But that gives us something, which is good. And then I'm gonna come over here and just like the clothes from the Shrine of Resurrection, I'm gonna grab this stuff just so that we have something to sell. I think it's like 150, so like these, the regular stuff is like 15, and then these are like 150 to sell or something. So we'll use those to sell later. Let's see. Where can I get a bow? Oh, I can get a bow over here. And then these guys also have shields, which is good. What do these guys have for weapons? We've got literally a single... Oh. No, get out of here. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Nice. Okay. No, do not pick that up. Yeah, well, Link's not going to get any clothes for a minute. We're not going to be able to get any clothes for kind of a little while. Because we're a little bit cooked on what kind of clothes we can actually get, and we're actually going to need to... I'm just now realizing we're going to have to farm for a lot of monster parts. Alright, give me that. There we go. Why? Because it's a monster equipment only run. Yeah, so we can only use monster type, we can only use, or only wear monster kind of, like, monster type clothing. So, it's going to be a little while before we can actually get any clothes. So we're going to need to actually, one of the rules of this run are actually perfect because, come on, come on. You're cooked. Oh, no, I'm cooked. Get out of here. Yep, there we go. We got a shield. That's nice. Ah, get out of here. Cool. Let's go ahead and get the tower real quick. Ooh. No, hang on. We can do better. Hold on. Before we do that, let me get... Ooh, nice. That's actually really good. Let me get some food, and then I want to go to this camp over here. This will be the first camp that we take out. I really took out 2 with 1. That's awesome. Look at that one that's down there. I don't know if you can see it because he's hiding behind the chat box. There's 2 down here, though. Yep, there he goes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Little scared fishies. I need this guy over here to not see me. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Look over here. Look over here, buddy. Come on. Nice. Yeah, because we're going to need lots of monster parts for this. And then these guys, they have a bow, a shield, and... Oh, they don't have anything that I want. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Okay. Nice. Nah, come here. Ha! He killed himself with a rock. Nice. Alright, cool. And that is... This one, actually, surprisingly, isn't even labeled as one of... For whatever reason, this isn't even labeled as one of the monster camps, which is weird, because it literally has a chest in it. Alright, I'm going to hang on to this sword, but I think I'm going to leave it up to you guys, and I'll probably post a video about it. Should I be able to use weapons from monster camps? I don't think I should, because it's not a monster-named weapon, but what do I know? Like, since it's not named after anything that is monster-oriented, then I feel like using it should technically be against the rules. Also, we've got to heal, because what the heck. Alright, I need... Oh yeah, I was going to get that tower, but I don't want to get the tower without a two-handed weapon first. Because these things are brutal. So... Could I clip with a one-handed weapon? I don't know, let's find out. I probably can, right? Oop. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I honestly did not think that we would be able to clip through. That's kind of funny. Ooh. I'm gonna put this on 4. And I'm gonna have it. Ah, there we go. Alright. There we go. There we go. Get out of here. No! Bad guardian. Bad boy. No. Alright. That is Phantasma. Nice. No, that's only in master mode. And we're not messing with that. I'm not doing all of that. I want these challenges to be challenging, not impossible, and I am terrible at master mode. I'm already bad at this game in the first place. So, Definitely not doing that. I never played on Master Mode, and I never will. Yeah, literally. Literally could not be me. All right, you old man. That wasn't the deal. How rude. Go to the top of that tower. You got it. What tower is he talking about? All right. Wait. Hey, nice. We're gonna need a lot of rupees and luminous stone, but we're also gonna need a lot of monster parts to be able to get the Dark Link set. Ah! 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 I missed! That was terrible. Oh my gosh. Absolutely terrible. Alright, and then we're going to need as many Koroks as we can get, too, because we're going to come across a lot of monsters. Hey, Dakota Stone, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Can you stay in there, please?
Lizard.
If you run into Hestu, could you run him this golden turd that I have? Of course I can. I don't know why I want to do that, but sure. Alright. I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to be back to be able to use these arrows. I'll keep it. Yeah. No, I will keep this golden turd just like I kept his maracas. You're not getting that back from me. Oh, I think I know why. Because originally... Because I was running... Interesting. So hold on. Where is my, this. Okay. So I was running this game previously on not this capture card. And I haven't played this game a lot with this capture card yet, with my computer and all of my settings. So, I think that's where part of my problem is. That would make a lot more sense. Anyways. So, that's why some of my video settings are a little bit off. Alright, so what do we have over here? I want to get this tower, but I would rather either get it last or get it with a two-handed weapon, because I can fall damage cancel with two-handed weapons. I'm really bad at doing it with one-handed weapons. Wow, okay. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Get out of here. Yeah. Man, you guys are not giving me a lot of monster parts. Come on. You're embarrassing me. I'll take those, though. I could have just taken so much damage from that. Heyo. Sweet. There we go. Fangs aren't very, they don't produce a lot of a lot of mon, is what he calls it, but... it's better than nothing. Can you flurry rush without the paraglider? Yeah. You don't have to fly to use the paraglider. You just can't use bullet time. Is that what you mean? Oh, wait, yeah, you can. You can bullet time without the paraglider. What am I talking about? I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. Yeah, no, you can do all of that without the paraglider. All right. Let's see. There is a... Yeah, so here, I'll show you. So if you jump off of something like that, see? So you can still do it. You don't need the paraglider for it, but you definitely don't want to do it without the paraglider if you're, like, dropping from somewhere really high. Okay, so the first actual camp that they're counting is over here in the trees. I think they're talking about this one over here. Wow. Aw. You know when you get under your covers and you have a happy attack and then you get hot? Yes. That's actually really nice. You mean like when you get under your covers and then you get like all comfortable and cozy and then you start kicking your legs like a little baby? You like you like instantly become like the happiest child ever to exist. Guess what? I'm almost 30 and I still do that. So, ah, I thought I'd be able to do it without him seeing me. That's cute. Nice. Yeah, I mean, okay, again, right? Where is it? My blow high that I got from IKEA? I literally cuddle with that thing all the time. So, and I get excited. Like I'll get under my covers and I'll cuddle with it and I'll get excited. All right. So, this enemy camp we got treasure obtained. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Cool. Yeah, and my struggle buddy looks like that too, but he's tiny. Your struggle buddy? What is it? Okay, so the other thing too, I have these all labeled. So there's only 53 enemy camps. Um, I feel like there's definitely more, but so let me do a quick. Oh, Snuggle Buddy. Okay, not Struggle Buddy. Oh gosh. Enemy camps are in Breath of the Wild. 200? So then what the heck? Um, okay. So let me see if I can. So what is it labeled as then? Um, oh, is it because I'm trying to send? Like, that's crazy. Wait a minute. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so let me go to my object map here. Hang on a sec. Using a faster encoding preset. What would be faster? Is 7500 a faster encoding preset than let's see. Da 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 da. A higher bit rate is usually slower. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking then. Hold on. If we go to YouTube and we go none and we do this and then we do 5,000, then that should be fine, right? Then we close that. Then we go here. And this will be none. H.264 hardware. We'll do 5,000 here. There we go. And then backtrack will be also none with the H2. Ooh, no. Oh, ProRes? Whoa. No, we're not doing that. H.264. 5,000 bit rate. Because 5,000 is good. Like I don't need to get crazy about it, right? So anyways, a little dino. Wait, what kind of dino? What kind of dino do you have? Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. And then let me see. I want to see if I can find the camps here. Difficulty scaling. How do I look for... Huh. How do we do an enemy camp? Enemy... what the heck are those called? Camp treasure? Treasure? What the heck is it called? Bow, 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 do, 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 bow, bow, do, 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 do. I'm so hungry right now. Bruh, I'm hungry right now. Alright, let's see. Ruin Arch, event activation tag? What the heck is this? Oh! Okay. Okay. So, I may be able to activates event demo 040. Okay. Link tag and where is the... Yeah, where is the chest for it though, right? This. Let's see. T-box field enemy. So maybe I can copy this. Okay. Nice. And then if we add this, that's okay. So there's 54, which is what I have. So then what is the... let me see if I can... All right. Well, let's pause our timer here for a minute, right? I wanna see if I can figure out because I didn't even think about that, but I guess there is like okay. So what's the tag? Oh, excuse me. So what if I just do defeat all? Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Defeat all. Um. Yeah, it still wants to like freak out. I don't know what that's about. Why is it? Hold on. Wait a minute. I might know what the other issue is. No, not that. Is it trying to output another where there's another canvas that's trying to be hold on. I've got another canvas somewhere that's trying to currently be used or something. I've got another one somewhere. What is going on? Because I should not be pushing 13,000 kilobytes. So, what is this? Why am I pushing so many? What is going on? Because that's why it's getting so overwhelming. Is it because of oh, is it because of my huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Hold on. This is so weird. Okay. Um yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, what is going on here? Is it really this? There's no way it's because I should not be pushing that many. That has cape. Oh, okay, that might be part of it. Okay, what if I just do this with a cap of 60? Or should I do Yeah, right? Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Dude, that's crazy. Is my own... Is it really doing that? That's so wild to me. Don't start doing that. Yeah, because, like, how am I pushing that many frames? No, it's definitely using a faster encoding preset. Where... What am I... What am I pushing to? What in the world am I... I should not be pushing out that many kilobytes. What is that? No, that's fine. I don't need to worry about that. Am I really... Like, how am I really pushing that many frames? How am I actually pushing that many frames? Let me pull this up, because it might be... Yeah, like... TikTok's upload isn't even over 10,000. So... How am I... Bro, that is, like, actually insane. What if I turn that off? Does that do anything if I turn that off? I think that's so crazy. How am I... Is it because of... No, that's not necessarily making it any better either. Okay, well, we're gonna keep the 60 frames then, because that's insane. Ooh, what the heck is going on there, though? Okay. That is so weird. So I must be then, it must be like I'm actually pushing 13,000 kilobits, but like there's no reason I should be, minus that I got... But the other thing that could be happening is that I'm not I'm not operating directly from... Oh, that may be part of the problem. Okay. So normally I have all of my apps running directly through my hard drive. But currently I am not doing that with all of my apps. So let's get these as a column here. Okay, and then I can pull up my... Get the heck out of here. Well, we'll go... No, not there. We'll go here. Let me turn this off and this on. Yeah, because all of these things should be going through... Bam, bam, ba, down. Give me another finder. No, come on. Let me go to this. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, and then, yeah, so all three of these need to get moved into this. Whoa, How do I move them completely? Share. Really? Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, though. I don't like that it's copying them. I don't want it to get copied. I guess we've got to... Let's Google search that. Where's my phone? Oh my gosh. On Mac. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. So, can I move them like this? I guess the idea is command drag instead of just dragging and dropping. That should move the entire app instead of... No? Okay. Okay.